So you would never be with another bottom?
I can't like think of anything like that.
I could be wearing a dress, a skirt, but I'm gonna f you down.
I'm a completely different person in the bedroom.
You're kind of like giving permission to have someone inside your spirit, inside your body, mind.
Your colon. Welcome back to Be Free, everybody. My name is Brian Terada, and today we are asking the question, do tops and bottoms think the same?
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh my
You're
God.
really ready?
Yeah.
I would switch positions for someone I was truly in love with.
That's disagree?
Is that agree or disagree? Wait.
This is agree.
Okay, great.
Everyone would switch. All the tops. All the tops would be bottoms.
Oh, like full? You mean like all the time? Like
Yeah.
oh, okay.
That's what I thought.
Okay, the question was confusing to me.
Yeah, no, you're switching.
Oh,
You're
like forever.
Yeah,
like
forever.
y'all are
Forever.
Forever. How I was seeing that was like, you're like in the middle of it, and, and someone wants to like flip flop, and it's like I will switch a position for that person if I love them. But if it's like forever, you switch that, then the daily.
But if you had to, like, you lean
if I
more
had to
towards the,
choose.
yeah, you'd have to choose.
I mean, I feel like
Forever. This is like forever. You'd have to stick to it.
Wait, Mitchell, why'd you switch?
If it's forever, no.
Just simply no.
Even if everything else was checked off, like they're the man of your dreams, they treat you to everything, you love them, you can't imagine your life without them.
and if I make that decision, I can never go back. No. Okay, well then.
Dude, man, you're a prisoner, man.
I disagree because I personally love the insertion.
If it is the person that you're gonna be with for the rest of your life and you love them that much, I feel like that chemistry, whatever it is, would still be there. You know? I don't think that's gonna change that dynamic. I don't think so.
I
for
think
myself.
sex is a big deal in a relationship, and so I feel like it could change.
Okay, but if this question is like, if just mentally everything stays the same, but it's just sacrificing that for that person because you love them, like that it would just switch. But the sensation or whatever it is that you felt was the same.
It's going to change the dynamic of the relationship, regardless of thinking that it's going to stay the same. It's going to change. I'm doing something for you that I don't necessarily want to be doing. It's going to cause some kind of tension in the relationship.
That's why I'm here in the middle, because, you know, it depends. I'm not gonna switch for life for somebody that I really love, but, you know, I want to be me. So if I want to switch once in a while, that's fine, but no forever. So that's why I'm here.
What do you mean by switch? You mean that's to switch bodies or switch lives?
Freaky Friday.
Switching positions.
Switch positions, not lives.
He said, what are we doing this again for?
Okay, so you would never be with another bottom?
I feel like kind of conflicted in that type of situation, so I feel like I'm probably in the middle of a like stalemate. I'm like, I can like think of anything like that.
Okay, no topping for you.
Nope.
I moved because, you know what, I would do it. I would, for someone I truly love. Woo!
You'll fuck them.
I'll fuck 'em.
I get it. Same thing for me. Look, and I'm more of like a verse bottom. I mostly bottom, but obviously I'll top from time to time. And if I was with a only solo power bottom and I was in love with him, I'll be okay. I'll be all right. So I strongly agree.
I not totally agree to be just one for whole your life, because, you know, it's always the urge.
To do the other.
Yeah, exactly. So then it would be what? Cheating.
We're inviting third and fourth.
Exactly. Oh, and by that third.
At that point, just fuck love and give me diamonds.
At some point, you're gonna get the urge.
I have fun being a top, and I have fun being a bottom. But would I be able to just be one for my entire life? No, because you know there's a lot of details that go into it, you know, which I don't think are YouTube appropriate. But
My position is more pleasurable than the other one.
I strongly disagree
Oh.
because I feel like both positions have equal value. I think it comes from
Okay, this isn't a civil rights issue. We're all equal here.
This is just downright and dirty pleasure.
All right, y'all, today's video is sponsored by Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is the #1 place to go for accessories aiding in adult intimacy and hygiene. Both tops and bottoms and everything in between deserve to enjoy intimacy, and Adam and Eve is here to help. A couple things you should know about Adam and Eve is that they offer 24/7 customer service, a 90-day no-hassle return policy, and they offer discreet packaging. You would have no idea that this was in here. This company has been in business for 50 years, and 20% of their profit goes to help fighting the spread of HIV around the world. Use my code Brian to get 50% off an eligible item and free shipping in the US and Canada at adameve.com, or see the link in description. Thank you, Adam and Eve, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to these tops and bottoms.
This is about the pleasure.
Tell us what you really think, Mitchell.
I think it's about feeling, not which one is better than the other. And I think they're both dope.
But you identify as a bottom, right?
I identify as a bottom.
Why have you decided that? Like, why is that more pleasurable to you?
Because the insertion. I do think there is something hot, sexy, being on top of another guy.
You prefer being a bottom on top, like being a power bottom.
Bottoming is better than topping.
But you like the pain, and that's what you prefer, the pain.
There's pain. I don't know what you're doing.
I connect more in being a top. So that makes it more pleasurable to me, because in the other position, I feel like it just feels more disconnected to me for some reason.
When I am topping, I'm giving. I love when a guy desires you to the point of you giving yourself to them rather than receiving. Sex is power, and like how when you do have sex with a person, you're releasing that power. When I'm having sex, I'm releasing myself to the other person, and that's more beautiful to me than looking back.
That's so funny, because I feel like when I'm bottoming, I'm giving up a lot of power to the other person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's a mutual thing. Like if you're saying as a top, you're like, oh, I'm giving up power to this bottom because I'm giving so much. But then me as a bottom, I'm like, but I'm giving up power. I'm like fucking being the submissive one here.
I feel like that is a lot more giving the power. I think I get what you're saying, but I feel like as a top more you have more of the power, and they are giving more of the power away.
I think bottoms are powerful because you're kind of like giving permission to have someone be literally, inside your spirit, inside your body, mind. Yeah, so I think it's...
Your colon.
Your whole.
I get it. I know what you're saying. Kenny, what do you think?
Bottoms can have a lot of dominant features as well. You can be riding them like a cowboy and then just going wild, and at that point you are giving them their power, because really all they're doing is just laying back and just taking it.
That's a great point. I have a friend, a girl, straight girl friend, who she talks about hooking up with a guy, and she'll be like, yeah, and then we went home and I fucked him. And I'm like, fuck yeah, you fuck that guy. Yes, as a girl, fuck him. And that is so like powerful, empowering, yes. Obviously she got fucked, but she's like, yo, I fucked this dude.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I feel like inside me I'm a bottom, but in my mind I'm an alpha top too. So it's like when you switch, you know how to, give it, because you know how you like it.
When you have like a kind of like a boring bottom, you're kind of like, okay, are you enjoying yourself? Is this good? But when they like desire you, they want you, that's what's most pleasurable to me.
I feel more pleasure on the bottom, because I feel like that person will go all out on me, because I feel like how much that person wants me. If I want to go to that, want to get that person, if she wants me more, then I will definitely have her on me, because I definitely will feel more like connected more on a deeper level that way. Mostly I feel like I'm a bottom cheat on top of me all the time, so I don't mind at all.
Wait, are you hooking up with girls?
Well, it's kind of like that, kind of like sexual pipe there, but...
The what?
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 What video did I say?
Are you straight?
Are you a gay man, bottom? Yeah, no, legit though. Like, okay, so this video is tops and bottoms all gay men. So are you gay?
No, I'm no.
No?
I admit I am attracted to some men, but not like that fully in a way. So
No, that's all right. And then have you been intimate with like men before?
well, in a threesome, yes.
All right.
There was two of us and there was a girl, yeah, in the middle, yeah, something like that, and we kind of like got a little like messy in a way.
Okay. And then what did you relate to the man physically at all?
Some of it, yes, but like in a way, I guess I did feel like that kind of like tension at the time, but I don't know. We were both drunk at the time. We were all drunk, so I can't remember shit about
Okay. I'm not sure what happened. But we're all gay men, tops and bottoms.
Ah, shit.
So maybe we'll finish the rest of the video without you.
Bottoms deserve more respect than tops.
In what sense?
However,
Whatever sense you
interpret it.
want, babe.
In society, do bottoms deserve more respect for bottoming?
Thank you.
Everybody has to be equal because we are all having sex. It doesn't matter is your bottom or top. I don't think it would be that different because and then we're gonna be like a hetero relationship. Man is in power and the woman has to be a home and cook. So I don't feel that.
There is an unbalance of perception of someone who tops versus bottoms. Some people probably look down on bottoms because, you know.
You're getting fucked.
Why do people look down like that?
It's
Like,
a
the
societal
emasculation?
thing.
Yeah,
it's a
so weird.
societal thing, which is the basis of this whole prompt and idea. Because you have sayings like, "Oh, get fucked," or like, "Oh, fuck me," which is like, "Oh shit, something bad just happened to you." So you're like, "Oh, fuck me," right? And then you're adding on to it like, "I'm getting fucked. It's bad to get fucked." Whereas bottoms over here, we get fucked. And we're like, this isn't a bad thing. That's disrespectful. Why is that a normal saying?
But it could also be seen a different way too, where the bottom's like, F me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a power move. It's not, I'm getting f***ed. It's like,
I mean, that's usually how it is.
you know, I know for real, but you know what I mean?
When it comes to like, do one bottoms or tops deserve more respect and whatnot? I don't necessarily think so, because I can understand societal norms of, oh, this guy's a top, he's more dominant, this guy is taking all the cocks, he must be submissive, whatever, but that doesn't make it correct, that doesn't make it right. So that's where I stand. I'm like, just because that's a societal norm doesn't mean that it's okay.
But you saying it's the societal norm means we need some more fucking respect. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
The difference is saying you deserve more respect than the other. I think that's
I meant
More respect.
more respect,
Period.
period. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
That wasn't the question.
More respect. Yeah, it was.
That wasn't the prompt. It was more
Read
than
the prompt
tops.
again.
So the prompt was bottoms deserve more respect.
more
than tops.
respect.
Okay,
That-
right,
that-
right.
so, yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
That's the prompt.
Okay.
Yes, but
Bottoms deserve more respect. Come on, he's like, But honestly, I still stay over here.
I digress.
You have to move one more.
No, but actually, when I wrote this prompt, I was thinking that bottoms do deserve more respect than tops because it's harder to do and it takes more preparation.
That's
and
very
it
true.
Thank you, Mitchell. Get the back over here.
You're right.
I know what
I
you're
do
saying.
get what you're
You
saying.
guys don't have to do shit before you get ready for sex. Nothing.
You
You
chose
just
this
show
last
up.
version.
Right.
I did. I
Right.
got a vendetta.
Clearly. Like, so mad.
Shit takes forever.
I knew a guy who had to prepare for like 3 hours to have sex.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
And I think
That's not
Practice.
attractive to me at all. Like,
As a classic top would say.
exactly.
but for real, like I mean, come on. It's a long
I mean,
time.
I
Like, what
think
could
he-
they be possibly doing?
Well, he has a lot of backup.
Bowel
So he shouldn't have been. He
issues.
should have just rescheduled.
But if he was a top, he wouldn't have to reschedule.
My thing is that I top, but I bottom very easily. It doesn't take me much to do anything in order to bottom.
I was gonna say that. I think it's easier when you don't overthink it too.
Yeah.
When people are like in there for 3 hours, that's when it's just not easy.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You
Well,
just
like I
prepped
said,
for 4
for example,
hours.
if I'm going to button, I clean myself in an hour and ready. So
One
I have
hour?
a lot-
In an hour?
Yeah, in an hour.
And whoever you were trying to see already went to bed.
I'm telling you, me and my ex, like if it was I was the opposite, I'm telling you something. I mean, he never even had to get ready. Like, and it was never an issue. You know what I mean? But again, I think it's a mental thing too. When you're over obsessing about, oh my God, am I clean? Am I clean? That's when disaster happens.
Exactly.
Usually. So it's like, I've bottomed without doing anything, and it's like totally fine. It's actually some of the best sex you have. Because I also like that, because when you're in the moment, in the heat of it and stuff like that, I like
The raw primal
I do
moment
actually.
of it.
Yeah.
But you know, where you're going is something they come out.
And that's
you know?
human nature,
So
like,
it's
if it
it's a human nature.
Some people do
if
hate
something
when
come
accidents
out,
happen.
that's fine. But some top they don't even respect that. Oh, okay, bye with
And
that.
I-
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And I think-
exactly. So it's normal.
That's
Even
all
if you
another
do
field.
an hour or 3 hours job, something is gonna.
When it's all communication too, because sometimes when you're in the situation, you just have to communicate and like just know what your body's like. Because sometimes you can even get ready for 3 hours or however long, and then when the moment happens, you're like, I don't think I'm okay right now. You know what I mean? Just
Forgot
knowing.
about that burrito I ate.
Finally, it's coming.
Probably when accidents happen, or like the idea of that happening, probably creates a perception of bottoms to be lesser than because of that issue, you know?
It's a vulnerable position to be in. No pun intended.
Accidents are a lot more of an issue when you're doing like just casual hookup sex with a bunch of different people. When you're in a relationship and it happens, it's very just okay. You know, it's very different.
Yeah.
And what happens when you are in a club and you go with somebody?
You better hope you showed up prepared. But here's the thing, if you're in a relationship and you're the bottom, it's like every single fucking time you hang out with your boyfriend, you have to be ready. He doesn't have to be ready. He's just chilling. He just shows up. He's ready to eat, whatever. He doesn't have to eat ice cubes all day.
Bottoms are more gay than tops.
Disagree.
Are more gay?
Are more gay.
It's controversial, okay?
Yeah,
It's a
like-
loaded prompt.
I mean, if you're gonna talk like stereotypes and stuff, typically bottoms are usually more like
More
flamboyant.
feminine, more whatever.
Feminine, just dressing like in general, like you know what I'm saying. I mean, but I also know a lot of tops who. I mean, I like to wear a great old crop
doesn't
top.
matter.
You know what I'm saying?
This one's hard for me because I am a full-on dress-wearing top. You know, like I love me a cute outfit. I guess it's just like, to me, it doesn't matter what your attire is or how you come off or look. It's like positions completely different because I could be wearing a dress, a skirt, but I'm gonna you down. It is what it is. It is what it is.
But like I was just saying, like stereotypically, like
yeah.
it's gonna be that way.
And again, that's the point of this prompt is like, oh my God, you wear a dress, but you're not gonna, like, you're gonna go home and someone else. Whereas typically in society, you'd be like, someone wearing a dress is gonna take the more submissive, yeah.
I feel like it's all a distraction, it's an illusion. People definitely almost kind of become a different person when they're in the bedroom versus when they're outside of it.
Absolutely.
It's that chemistry, you know, so
What's the saying?
I
Lady in
strongly
sheets, freaking
disagree.
sheets? Yeah, like absolutely. I'm a completely different person in the bedroom.
I try to feel people's energy, and I've been wrong several times. Like I've gone home with several people that I was expecting to top, and they were like, "Oh no, I'm not a bottom."
Were you wearing a dress?
No, maybe I was.
I don't know, like maybe.
You know, if somebody want to top me and I like it, I don't care he's have a skirt. As long as I like it and I will be comfortable with him, I'm fine.
It's about the energy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have in a skirt.
Ooh, he's like, "Phoop."
The first time I had experience with somebody more feminine than me, he was a top. And it was the best time I ever had. It was good.
And then they got married.
I'm attracted to masculine men more than effeminate men.
Is this agree?
Surprise.
I struggled a long time with internalized homophobia. And so guys that wore makeup, guys that wore dresses, guys that held purses, bags, whatever, was because I wanted to take part in that. I realized that there was a part of me that was just like, how can they be so free and confident in who they are? It's been wild since the journey of like only wanting to be with guys that were masked to like, I love the feminine energy of a man. It's like the most beautiful thing to me. When you can own your energy and own it boldly, it's the most attractive thing to me.
I want them to have that feminine energy that they're comfortable with being as a person. If that's natural to them, if it comes out, they can have fun and be themselves if that's them. But like physically, I want like someone really masculine. I hate that opposite side when they feel like they need to be that way because otherwise they're gonna be perceived as gay or something. That's a huge turnoff when you can tell that they're like, they wanna laugh, but they're just like, And they won't let themselves do it, like have fun. That is such a turnoff.
Okay, that actually brings up a good point, because if a guy is a little bit emotionally unavailable like that, but you're able to like get behind that and let him open up a little bit, that to me can be a huge turn on. If he's only being emotionally available with you and nobody else, that's exciting.
That is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a huge turn on. Yeah.
If they look masculine, that's fine. If they look feminine, that's fine too. As long as I like, I'm fine. Sometimes you see those masculine guys and then they're more feminine than you are. I was dating a guy that was very muscular, very strong boys. We were going in a day in his car, one tire, got flat. And he was like, oh, my nails, oh, my nails. And I say, get out of the fucking metal.
Exactly.
And I'm more feminine than he was.
Did that turn you off? You're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, exactly.
We're over.
I want someone to make this 6'3" black man the little spoon from time to time. And I want that as well for my partner. I don't just want someone who is the stereotypical norm of just masculine and only does masculine things, because I'm like, that's no fun. If I can't get girly with you about Beyonce, then bye. Like, it's really that simple.
Or Taylor Swift.
I feel like, but you didn't.
Don't bring her into this.
You can be masculine, but sometimes you are with your friends and
One of these times you gonna drop a Vogue. You gonna do something.
Exactly.
You gonna do something. At least once. At least
That's the beauty to be gay.
I was born gay.
Damn.
This is what I was wondering.
I grew up Mormon. I grew up with this very sheltered world where, I wasn't exposed to a lot of stuff, but I never was like physically looking at guys and turned on by it ever. It happened later on when I was exposed to that world. I had a girlfriend for 5 years, I had another one for 3, and I was totally fine and happy. And then my brother's friend, he told me, he's like, yeah, I have like a gay guy at my school. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then he reached out to me on Facebook. He's like, should we go get lunch? And I was like, and then I was like, oh, it's kind of, something about it was exciting. I just never looked at it as a sexual thing until that first experience happened, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that was exciting to me. And
After
I wondered,
lunch?
just lunch. Just watching him eat that burrito, I was like, oh.
I'm on this side just in case my parents are watching.
I'm Mitchell's parents.
Listen.
I mean, I've always had, it feels like a natural pull towards males, so I feel like it's innate. But then I also understand there's like 10 billion people now, and I feel like it could be a nurture thing also, but then like, who cares if it was or not? Like,
Some of us could feel like we were born gay, and some people maybe feel like they weren't, and we're both all still gay. I feel like I was born gay because I remember having thoughts, crushes, whatever, from the point I was like 5 years old. No one told me what sex was by the time I was 5. No one told me like what it meant to be in a relationship. But I was 5 years old. How am I gonna say that like that was nurture? Like my parents did not nurture me to feel like that. That came about naturally for me. And I'm a bottom.
I grew up in Venezuela, so I was doing rodeos, manly things. And I always knew since I was 9, I was attracted to men. But I had girlfriends, I had sex with women before.
I'm sorry.
Growing up Christian, I was the same, very subdued. Like I had no kind of connection to anything outside of God. And then got in high school, like all I dated was girls up until my senior year. And then it was like the wildest thing. I just felt like I continued to have guys kind of tell me who I was before I guess I was like ready for it. And so there were always guys coming after me. And I was always like, I'm not that. So then like further on into my senior year is when I was just like, I don't think I like girls.
Thank y'all so much for watching Do Tops and Bottoms Think the Same? And thank you so much to these tops and bottoms for answering all these questions and having that conversation. We'll see you next time. Bye. Beautiful.